happen. You're gonna go with your battalion and stand where your flags are. Marines! Forward! March! Fill to the right, fill to the right. 3 columns, or 3 ranks, fill to the right or fill to the left. Fill towards the middle, like specs. Fill towards the middle. Land service, y'all gotta fill this in. Okay, so fill off this way, land service, to your right, to your right. There you go, land service, that way. Yeah. Specs off to your left. The flag should be on the far right. Or specs, you need to have your flag on far right. Detective, you're good. Okay, land service, I think we misunderstood. 1, 2, 3. So if you're anybody back here, you need to go left. Or go right. Yeah, everybody back here, go right. Sigma, what a peak name. Okay, still a little off. Still a little off. We're getting closer. Sigma 17, Godzilla, Scorp, Ilave, Aiden, Dano Ross. Where is the 4th rank coming from? I'm so confused. Step forward, land service.
Yeah.
Land service will get it. Land service will rise. Land service will rise. King Smile Singer. King Smile, right there. Good. Okay, all of y'all in this back rank, you're wrong. Fix yourself. Fill into the right. Go. Navy, thank you. You're perfect. Okay. Gentlemen, look forward, boys. Give me a control Q. Huzzah. 3, 2, 1. Chant. Alright, and staff, if anybody's, not where they're supposed to be, just kill them. Alright. Marines. This is what we've waited for. Alright. This is what we have looked forward to for... God, like 4 years now. I'm very happy with all of you. We've gone above and beyond, and this is what we waited for. All right. So I'm gonna play another little soundbite. When I do that, you're gonna ground arms. Okay. So everybody should be in shoulder arms right now. Here it goes. Marines, ground arms. Alright, and then one more thing. Hey, land service guys, Xeno and TTY, stand over here on the right side. You shouldn't be behind the flag. Xeno, TTY. Over there, thank you. Alright. So, like I said, we have some promotions to go over. We have a award that we're going to give out. And we have a battle and a ceremony. Or a battle and then a little thing at that battle to go over. So, we got a packed schedule. We have 20 minutes to get through everything. So let's get going. Okay, really quick, can I just direct everybody's attention to Spec Battalion right now? Hey, Mr. Pernhub, could you stand right here for me, buddy? Mr. Pernhub? Thank you, Mr. Pernhub. I'm sure that's not somebody's fault. That's definitely somebody. Our promotions. So, first of all, we're gonna do our officers. If I could have Statium step down and just stand in front of everybody. Face me, State. When I call you up, face me. So, gentlemen, as we all know, Statium has faithfully served the Marines for Statium. How long now?
Roughly a year. Or yeah.
Roughly a year. And recently he was made the official adjutant of the Marine Corps. And with that, we're going to make him from a captain to a major. Gentlemen, give me a huzzah for Statium, boys. Huzzah for Statium.
That's my boy!
I'm grown up now.
Alright, State, fall back up here, State. Fall back up. Fall back up. Alright. Next up, we have junior officer promotions. If we could have Jordy step forward. With the expansion of the Marines from a regiment to a brigade organization. That means we're able to raise a lot more people up in rank. With that, Jordy has been performing excellently in raising the rally of Navy. For that, he's going to be raised up to the rank of captain. Excellent work, Jordy. Give him a chant, boys. Give him a huzzah. Okay, Jordy, I see you. Fall back in. Evil little Jordy. Okay, next up, let's have Joanna step forward. We'll keep going with Navy. Alright, so gentlemen, Joanna has acted with amazing discipline and conduct in helping Navy grow. He has served faithfully and well with Navy, and with him being put in the position of XO of that company, it is only right that he earns the rank of ensign. Excellent work, Joanna. Keep it up, gentlemen. Give him a chant. All right, next up, if I could have Geo step forward. All right, so Geo is a little bit of a special case. As we know, Geo was the Geo. Okay, Geo was the XO of Specialist Battalion. Recently, Geo has asked to swap over to Land Service. I am not going to say no to that. Geo has been given the rank of captain, and he will be the CO of Land Service. Geo, thank you, boy. Fall in, give him a chant, give him a chant, give him a chant. And if I could have Detective step forward. Detective, arguably one of the best NCOs Marines have seen in a while, really. Especially in his leading on occasion. We both know what I'm talking about, Geo. But with little Detective here, of all officers we promoted today, I think he's the one that really has been waiting for this and has deserved this the most. Detective is being raised from Sergeant Major to Ensign, and he will become the official XO of Land Service Battalion. Geo, if you would fall in, or Detective, you would fall in behind Geo's right shoulder. And Specs, if you would drag any little rankers that join late and they're in the Land Service, if y'all drag them over into your company, that'd be great. Okay. That. Am I missing anybody? Does that wrap it up for the officer promotions?
I believe so.
Okay, there's one last thing we gotta do. Macri, if you could come up here. Alright, so, gentlemen, as y'all know, First US has been in a interesting situation. Macri has decided to bring his men over, the First US Grens, over into Marines. We're going to welcome them with open arms, and they're going to help fill in our Spec Battalion. If you look right now, with their assistance in the rally, Spec Battalion has 22 people. Macri is being commissioned into the Marines as a lieutenant. Macri is going to do great things, and he will make Spec Battalion greater, gentlemen. Everybody, give me a control Q advance for Macri. 3, 2, 1, chant. Beautiful. All right, Macri, fall in. Very good, very good. Okay. Now, I just have a couple words to say, but first thing before I get into the Bradley Dirt speech, Puffball, State, and Jaspy, if y'all have anything to say, I'd like y'all to try and cram it into 2 minutes each, and then we're gonna head off. But really quick, Puffball, if you have anything you'd like to say, go ahead.
I have nothing. But
Nothing. State
good job,
someone
guys.
about you.
Yeah, it's great to be here. Yep. Yeah, I've
Good to
seen Marines grow from like I'd say a 20-man rally from when I first joined 2025 to 60.
60.
Pretty cool.
Sorry. Jaspy, anything from you?
When I first got here, no, I'm kidding. Seriously, guys, I don't think of a time I've ever been more proud of the Marines. We've been doing really well in the past year, and I'm insanely happy with these results. You guys have been doing great. Please keep up everything that's going on in the core status because this is amazing. We have a chance before us that is very unique and very, very special. So we really have to take it, all right? You guys,
Okay.
I think we got that. We got this.
All right. I know I made a joke about this earlier about us rallying 67 people, and I would kill myself if that happened. But we have 66.
God damn
What are
it.
the odds of that? What are the fucking odds of that? Oh god, that's terrible. That's terrible.
There's
Okay.
72 people in the stage. How about that?
All right, boys. The Bradley Dirt speech. I know you're all just absolutely begging to hear what I have to say. Okay. So, for any of the new people, I'm sure we know the story of Marines, but in 2021, Marines were founded with the original launch of USA. I think about the peak rally there was in the 30s. Over time, as the the new nation hype died down for USA, those rallies went down, to 20, 25, 15, 20, 15. Eventually, after instability within the nation, within the regiment, within the genre overall, those rallies were down to around 8 on a good day. Sometimes lower. But obviously that was a different time. But when I became staff in USM, I saw from day one my goal was to lead the regiment. When I got there, I talked with the staff team that we had at that point. I thought about it a lot on my own. I saw the success of other guard corps throughout the genre, such as HHG, which is what I don't know if y'all noticed, but that's kind of what I try and model Marines on. For a lot of those, it started in the same way that Marines did, as a more elite regiment, but not necessarily its own separate thing. And I decided from that day, my goal for this regiment would be to grow it into its own corps, its own brigade, its own separate thing. Today we have accomplished that, and I just could not be more proud. This is what we have been waiting for. This is what we have thrived on. This idea, this goal, and now that we are here, we are going to take it and we are going to run with it. We are going to make this corps, this regiment, this group, the greatest thing this genre has seen. Gentlemen, just because we are USA, we have proved time and time again that just because we are USA, that does not mean that we are not good at the game. That does not mean that we cannot grow. That does not mean that we will be held down by what the rest of this nation does. Today, you have proved, with almost 70 people in this game, more than 70 in this stage, that what this nation is, what everyone else in this genre is, does not define you. It does not matter to you because you know why? You are Marines. You are a separate entity entirely. What happens in this nation is because of us. For years, the only regiment from start to today in this nation has been us. In times of instability, who does the nation look to? It's not the High Com, it's not 3rd, it's not 1st, it's not Connecticut, it is us. We have been here in this nation since the first day, and we will continue until its last, gentlemen. We will never stop being great. This regiment will never fall. Beautiful. All right, gentlemen. But all right, simmer down, gentlemen. Simmer down. I got there's still more to do. With that said, there is something we need to acknowledge. This hasn't really been pushed to the to most of us, and a lot of you may not know who I'm talking about here, but there was a former Marine, Christian. So a lot of us may or may not know him, but I've talked with some people, and it's okay for me to talk about this.
Hats off.
Yeah, hats off, boys. Hats off. Without Christian, I truly believe we would not be here today, in the state we're in. Crouch hats off, guys. Crouch hats off. In the state we are today. Christian was an excellent recruiter. He was one of the greatest flag guards we have. Again, without him, a lot of our flag guard would not be in the state it is. But recently, Christian has passed away, and I think it's just important we take a step back for a second, acknowledge that. Although it is just a weird little Roblox community, he was a large part of it here, and everyone who knew him, he was just a great person to be around. I genuinely don't think there's anybody that actually disliked him. A great person, a great help in the community. Without him, we wouldn't be here today. So I think we should just take a step back and remember that. With that said, I know again it is just a corny little Roblox group at the end of the day, but with approval from little Baus Sherman, we're gonna give him the Medal of Honor, even though he's not here to get it. Even though the Roblox group is still just a corny little thing, I think it's still important that we do something with that. All right. Okay. Off of that, everybody hats back on stand. So we're gonna give one big chant for Christian, boys. Give me a control Q. Huzzah in 3, 2, 1, chant. Alright, boys. Very good. Very good. Okay. We're gonna play the Marine hymn. What's gonna happen when we play that? We're all gonna present arms. So flag's gonna dip by pressing G, I think. And rankers, you're gonna make ready by left clicking. Okay, so everyone go ahead, shoulder arms. Good. Here we go. Quiet on stage. Marines, present arms. Alright. Excellent work, gentlemen. So, what I want us to do right now, if you'd open up the Marine Corps server, we are going to head there, and then we are going to go to our events here. So, open up the Marine Corps server, you're going to see a stage called Corps-Wide Rally. Head in there.
NCOs, if we could deal with the guys that you know, did not get in the core server prior to this. So, yeah.
Yeah, okay, I'm going to deal with that. So gentlemen, excellent work. Jaspy, I think we're gonna be on Mark Graf. Let me check on that.
We're gonna find out.
Okay, let me check that. Everybody, go ahead. Shoulder arms, boys. Shoulder arms. Marines. Okay, Jaspy, move. Move everybody to. What is it? Mark Graf attackers.
Hold on.